Hello, this is Margaret Pennard, and second, big old number two, video for BookTube. I figured I saw a cool tag and I'd like to try it, and let's keep the momentum going. So this was on Paola Guerrero's channel. This is a musical theater tag, and when I went to look up the original, I found that there were several of those, but this is the one that she did, which was started by Carrie Hope Fletcher from an email from someone called Emma Rose. So it hasn't gone very far, but that is its provenance. So yes, musical theater tag. There's 16 questions. You can check them out in the description as we go. And I didn't narrow down to one for any of these, so you're gonna get a multitude. The show you cry the most to, number one. So it's quarantine, and I'm crying a lot when I listen to shows because it's the only outlet for emotion. So Frozen 2, definitely. Hadestown, which I just found out about and have listened to. Dear Evan Hansen, which I saw earlier this year in Portland. And Waitress, which I worked on singing a piece from last year. Amazing. Question number 2, the show you enjoyed the most. Of course, there's a lot of answers to this, but I'm going to go with the little kid joy of seeing and learning all of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat when I was like 12. It was really cool. Number 3, an underwhelming musical. So I'm going to go with A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, because while the acting was amazing because of all the stage shenanigans, the topic was just wrong for the year. So I actually left. I think it was just a couple years ago, because it was telling about all this poor people are dirt kind of stuff and trying to be funny, and I was like, yeah, it's not ringing very funny, so that kind of fell flat, underwhelming. Number 4, musical you've watched the most. Newsies, obviously. YouTube clips. Also Moulin Rouge, because movie musicals count. I haven't seen the stage version of that, but I love that musical. Starting in college and had the VHS for a long time. Yeah, VHS. Number 5, musical where you laughed the most. Okay, so I thought of the Book of Mormon because that had me cracking up, but also Frozen 2, basically for the Kristoff song in the middle. That's like an 80s homage. It's glorious, and I just like cackled the whole way through, so definitely get a load of that. Number 6, musical you've only seen the bootleg of. That would have to be Heathers, because I heard of the music, tried to watch the movie from the library, was like, what is this? It's Winona Ryder and what? And I didn't really get it. And yeah, then found a couple clips where I could see part of it. And I was like, oh, this would be so good, but I haven't been able to see it yet. Number 7, show you'd like to see reopen. Oh, Ragtime. So I'm also going to double up on answers because whatever. This is a challenge that I get to tailor. Yeah, Ragtime. 1998, I saw the original tour and it was amazing, but I haven't ever seen other companies do it for some reason. Maybe it's expensive. Number 8, show you'd like to perform in. I said 1776 because this is like the best place it fitted, and I really wanted to talk about 1776. There's so many great songs in it that I would love to sing. There's like one female part, so I would have to be playing a male part to do what I liked, but yeah. Or Ragtime, yeah. Number 9, show you thought was better in movie than stage. I didn't really have an answer for this one, so I said Les Mis, because I haven't seen a stage version of that. Les Miserables, because Hugh Jackman is so amazing. Number 10, musical I enjoy most in the theater. I came up with How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Saw this again as a kid in high school, and it was just really funny and adult and catchy and musically good without my really knowing why it's musically good. But I saw Seth Rudetsky's obsessed with some of the songs in it, and I was like, oh, that's why it's so magic. So, very cool. Number 11, stage show that should be made into a movie, and this one took the longest for me to figure out, and then I was like, oh, duh, Arcadia. I can't really think of stage shows anymore because I haven't seen them in so long, but yeah, Arcadia is one of my favorite plays to watch. It's just achingly beautiful, and if they made that into a musical, that would be amazing. Kind of like, I picture it as like the way I see cinematically the story Must Love Breeches, the romance novel, unfolding in my head. If anyone gets that reference. Must Love Breeches is a book by Angela Quarles. Quarles? Yeah. Number 12. Show where you got the best seats. And I don't really remember where I sit. The last 7-ish years that I've been going to see musicals, I've sat way in the back because those are the seats I can afford. So I would have to say another one when I was a kid is called Forever Plaid, because I remember that wherever I was, they saw my hand to volunteer, and I got pulled onto stage to do a heart and soul sort of shtick that they did with whoever is game, and that was super fun. 13, musical that was best cast. Ragtime. If you don't know it, you'll have to look it up. Musical would like to rewatch. Number 14, Ragtime. And not the movie, because again, I rented the movie from the library, and it's not a musical, and it's super depressing. I didn't even finish. DNF. Number 15, show planning to watch, but COVID canceled. Well, because I'm unemployed, I was not planning to go see any musicals, so that's a none. And then 16, final question. First show I want to see after COVID, Hadestown. Yeah. So those are my 16 rapid fire questions, and thanks for bearing with the weird nightlight and, helping me get some momentum on the booktube. Hope that inspires you to go look up some of those musicals and watch the bootlegs. Okay, bye.